Here at the 2024 New York Auto Show, and this is Volkswagen's flagship electric sedan. Well, it's actually a liftback, but they call it a sedan. It's the ID.7, which continues the company's ID naming line, and it's slightly jelly bean and anonymous styling, which is only broken by the very distinctive and retro flavored ID buzz over there, which we'll get onto in a separate video. But for the ID.7, you have these door handles here. They look like they lift up, but they're actually actuated. Feel very plasticky, and I might actually pull them out, but they don't actually lift up. So look at these door cards and the dashboard. It's got this very techno vibe to it. Very 80s nightclub. So it's got right now green and purple ambient lighting. It's got the latest infotainment system, thankfully, which has permanent displays on the bottom row for the climate control system, as well as illuminated sliders and buttons for the capacitive controls here on the bottom chin of the display. Most of the things are controlled via that display and the controls underneath. There is thankfully a small digital instrumentation screen underneath. I'm going to lower this slightly. Intriguingly, this car has, at least in this spec, manual controls for the steering wheel. It very unfortunately has capacitive touch-sensitive buttons on the steering wheel spokes instead of like physical clicky buttons, and it has that much hated window switch design where it's only got two window switches, and you actually have to press rear to engage the rear set, and then press that. And these switches here are physical, one of the few physical sets of buttons here inside the cabin. As well as the knob for the electric mirrors, but these buttons here are all capacitive. So you also have a bunch of other capacitive buttons here for the various lighting units. Now I'm going to try and adjust this seat to be suitable for me. Apparently it's the 1st of January, but it's really not. Anyway, you have where the center tunnel normally would be, you have wireless smartphone charging pad, USB-C ports, cup holders, an armrest with you press and it flips up. It's quite deep, as you would expect in an EV, because there's no actual transmission tunnel. And there is a storage space under here. I have this, which is, in the past this would have actually felt like metal, but it's not. It's very plasticky. All of this stuff is very, very plasticky. Still higher grade trim than what you would get in like a Hyundai Kia product. There's a little bit of wear and tear there already. You've got this, I guess, fake velour feel to the armrest here on the side, on the doors. I like the seats. Always love Volkswagen seats. They're grippy in that European tradition. This is the view out the back. Lots of blue piping here to highlight its electricalness. Right. Yeah. 220. Let's turn it off. So this is actually working. The heat was, the cool air was actually coming through. Let's look at some of the screen. Feels really nice. It's smooth. There's no lag. Animations are brilliant. There's a home button. Let's have a look at the back. Oh, the seats are sliding backwards to let me out. That's the trunk release there on the doors. So after a decade or two of pop-out door handles, unlock the doors. So that seat is set up for me. I'm 5'6". This car has a Harman Kardon system. Looks like there's plenty of space in the back. Just take a seat here. Now there's glass roof. There's heated seats at the back here. USB ports and vents. Same retro new age vibe here. Let's fold down the rear seats and have a look. Nice and grippy. Like I said before, I really love Volkswagen seats. This car is fitted with ID light. So you can actually see there's 3 separate panels of lighting that combine to make those outboard tail lights. Alright, the trunk's not opening. I'm gonna have to do it here. As I said, it's a liftback. It's kind of shaped like a fastback sedan. And as you'd expect, the trunk is huge. So this car is really straddling that line. It's big for Europeans, kind of, I guess, smaller family size for North America. And the liftback nature support suggests that it's a bit sportier. And by not having a windscreen wiper at the back, you might have a little bit of slight issues out the back on rainy days and in the snow. There you go. That is our first look at the ID.7, the Volkswagen ID.7, which still comes here to the show with Euro plates.